Well, hello there, friends. You know I love fish. Today I'm making a blackened halibut with a limoncello beurre blanc. So simple to make it. A child could do it. And I'm serving it with a little mango salsa. It's delicious. You're going to love it. Remember, thumbs up if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell. Stay tuned, friends. We're making an amazing blackened halibut with a limoncello sauce. Okay, friends, sounds fancy, but it's easy to do. And I'm doing it with halibut, but you can do it with cod, you can do it with grouper, you can do it with any fish you like, my friend. You can even do it with salmon. There'll be no problem at all doing it with salmon. We're going to make a little limoncello beurre blanc. Sounds fancy again, but it's just a lemon sauce. Okay, I got lemon juice, I got a little limoncello, got a little white wine, and butter. You know you're going to be good, right? So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to put some butter in the pan. And you know, remember, I always trying to cover the fact that when you're making a sauce and you're right there in front of the sauce and you're not going to bring it to too much heat, you can use regular butter. But if you're going to cook something, it's going to go in the oven or high heat like a steak or a chicken or even today the fish, we're going to use clarified butter for that because it's going to burn and we don't want the milk protein in the butter to burn. Because if you let them, you know, it goes really fast at 200, 250 degrees, the milk protein is going to burn, okay? So, sauce with butter as long as you're here. Shallots, I got beautiful shallots right there. I'm going to saute them. Of course they're beautiful. I always say I got beautiful shallots. No, I got ugly shallots today. They were not very pretty. Well, sometimes I got ugly tomatoes. So it happens. And I'm going to saute the shallots in there, friends. I'm going to let them sweat. That's an expression in cooking. We let them sweat. When they sweat, they release their juices. And the onion, when they release the juices, that's how we caramelize them because the juices is sugar. So, but it's an expression. We sweat the shallots. And so we're sweating them, and right there, and I don't know if you're probably out, because there's a lot of great cooks on my channel. I read the comment. I don't read all of them. Sometimes it's difficult to read all of them, friends. Sometimes I got a video, and it's like, in a week, it gets 1,000, 2,000 comments. It's so difficult to read them all, because you guys write phenomenal comments. I try to read them all, but it's tough. So look, and the reason why I was saying that, because a lot of you are great cooks, I can tell. We're sweating them. When you cook butter and shallots together, the smell to me is intoxicating it. It really is. It's amazing. Okay, so look, they're doing good over there, right? It's very simple sauce. So beurre blanc. Beurre blanc is just a reduction of white wine and reduced down, and then we're going to monter au beurre. That means we're going to finish the sauce with butter. And I'm going to show you the right way to do it if you haven't seen my beurre blanc video. So we don't want the shallots to get too brown, so now we're going to put white wine. And I'm using today I'm doing a Sauvignon Blanc. You can use any wine you want. Sometimes I cook with a Gewürztraminer because I like a little sweet wine. You can use any wine you want, my friends. It's up to you. Chardonnay is good. Sauvignon Blanc is good. This Sauvignon Blanc is perfect because the Sauvignon Blanc is a little citrusy. So it works great for a lemon sauce, right? So we're going to let it reduce. We're going to keep an eye on it. And then we're going to put some lemon juice. And we're going to put a little limoncello. And then we're going to finish it up with butter. I mean, a child could do this, right? It's really simple, my friend. Really simple. A little salt. And a little pepper. And we're going to let that cook. All right? So now, the fish. I'm doing halibut. I'm going to do a little blackened seasoning. You can buy a blackened seasoning. I just want to show you how I make mine. So I have a roasted paprika. I have a garlic powder, and this is real garlic, by the way. This is ground garlic and ground onion, tablespoon. Oregano, thyme, and I'll give you the exact measurement if you want to make it yourself. See, it's a half a teaspoon, a quarter teaspoon of cayenne, a little heat, and then some salt and pepper. It's very simple. Like I said, friends, you can buy at the store a Cajun seasoning, not Cajun seasoning, a blackened seasoning. And you'll get exactly what I'm getting right here. Let me just not go too fast. Let me check the fry pan over there. Okay, I'm at right temperature already here, so I better slow down for a second, friends. So you see, you can, like I say, you can buy them already made, blackened seasoning, or you can make it the way I just did right there. Fish, I wanted to show you something, friends. When I get the fish from the fishmonger, and I get it from the fish peddler, it's my fishmonger in Fort Lauderdale. I'm very lucky to have it. I get this side pack right there that I keep in my freezer. Whenever I buy the fish, I always put it in the plate and put ice on it. And this is a good way to do it. Ice pack like this, friends. Okay? If you don't have one of those, just put ice, but just make sure it doesn't touch the fish, okay? And then I do this like that, and the fish will stay fresh for a couple of days. You don't have to worry about it, all right? So it's still a little wet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry with the paper towels, right? And then I'm going to put that seasoning that I just did right there, friends, on it. And then we're going to put it in a fry pan with clarified butter. Clarified butter, okay? Because otherwise it would burn. Those are beautiful pieces of fish. Look at this. Beautiful medallion. And when we have fresh fish, friends, doesn't smell like fish, okay? Do it with any fish you like. Let me reduce this heat. It's going a little fast. Any fish you like, my friends. Okay? And remember, fresh fish, no smell. None. Not even a little bit. You say, oh, it's okay if it smells a bit. No. Fresh fish doesn't, it smells like fish, but it doesn't smell fishy. Somebody corrected me one time. He said, fresh fish smells like fish. I agree. It does smell like fish. Good fish. So I'm always have my thermometer here, friends, because you know I don't like to overcook things. Clarified butter so we can go up to 400 degrees. I don't need it. If I have 350, 365, I'm happy with this. All right? So now what we do, we take our fish, right there, friends. We take our medallion of fish, and on one side only, we're going to put our spice. You see, look, a child could do this. Okay? So I always say a child could do it, but a child could do it. Look, you see? There's nothing to it, my friends. All right? I'll tell you what, I'm only going to do a couple of pieces because I got things to do, and I don't want to do everything right now. Otherwise, it takes me too long to demonstrate things, and people say, oh, your video are good, but they're way too long. So I know some people, what are you going to do? They should go to TikTok because over there's no length. You know, they're like 60 seconds, nobody talks, they don't say nothing. Here we take our time to explain it, okay? So if you think it's going too fast, friends, or too slow for you, go to TikTok. They go super fast there, let me tell you. Really, really fast. Well, have you noticed some of those videos right there? Ay. All right, look. I got 318 degrees. Not enough. I want at least 350 because I want a nice sear, okay? I'm good. I have, let me take it again, check it again. That's why I like this tool. We're going to put it in here. And we're not going to touch it. It could have been a little harder. Oh, no, it's good. It's good. It's very quickly, friends, very quickly going to turn dark brown for us. And then we're going to flip, we're going to cook it in the oven. Now, you're going to say, why do you have to cook it in the oven? Because you see how thick that is? If I were to keep that fish, friends, in a fry pan the whole time, I'll burn the outside of the fish before the inside is even considering cooking. So it's very important. Then we start it in a pan, get a beautiful color, and then we flip it on the other side and we pop it in the oven. I got the oven at 375. I cook all my fish at 375. Most of the poultry at 375. That's Fahrenheit, friends. Jack is always putting the measurement for you in Celsius because I forgot what they are. Forgive me. All right, so let's see what we got here. I want a really, really nice dark color. So we're going to wait just a little bit longer. We're going to add a little more fleur de sel on this side right there. Fleur de sel is a beautiful salt. You can use whatever salt you got. And it's really up to you, friends. And I'm going to put just a little bit of black pepper on the outside. That's the only seasoning. I'm not doing the seasoning on both sides. It's too much. I mean, it's up to you. Maybe for poultry I do it. But for fish, I think it's more delicate if I just do one side, okay? Let's see what we got. No, we don't have it quite yet. Oh, yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. See right there? That's what I want. Now, you can do it more if you want, but I'm very happy like this. So here's what we do, friends. We're going to take this, and we're going to pop it in the oven, just like that. And you see it's starting to smoke a little bit? Beautiful. We're going to go right in there, and we're going to let it cook at 375. While this is cooking, we're going to finish our sauce. The sauce needs to reduce just a little bit more. Otherwise, I'll have to put way too much butter. Then I'm going to stop the cooking process. In the meantime, I'm going to make a little easy salsa. So I got some mangoes cut already nice in dice. I'm going to do a video, friends, on how to cut fruit really beautiful, because I did how to cut the vegetables, but I haven't had time to do one of the how to cut all the fruit. There's a lot of fruit out there. A little red onion right there. I got some corns in there. You can add, and I got some beautiful bell peppers and some freshly chopped parsley. Freshly chopped parsley. And then we're going to put some garlic olive oil. Just a little bit of garlic olive oil right there. Some fleur de sel. And then some black pepper. And the star of the show, a little bit of limoncello. Very little now. You don't want it to make, remember, you don't want to make them drunk, just happy, eh? Just a little bit, friends. That's all you need. You can add more. You can serve it with it. We're going to put some more of this in the sauce. We're going to wait for the sauce to be well reduced. And some freshly ground black pepper. And this right there, friends, we're going to serve next to the fish. And this is going to be beautiful. You can do this with chicken. You can do this with a multitude of dishes. Do it in advance if you have the time, friends, and leave it in the fridge like that for a few hours. All the flavors are going to marry. Beautiful. Let's see what we have. Okay, look. Beautiful reduction. See? Now we're going to put the limoncello. Very simple, right? You notice? Oh, this is where I want to put my little parsley. Parsley is my flavor right there. Oh, little limoncello. Not too much. I can say serve it with a little limoncello. All right? We're going to mix all this up, friends. We're going to bring it to boil, and then we're going to reduce the heat. Let me put just a little bit more of the parsley. And then one more thing, friends. We're going to put the zest of a lemon. Let me do it on the plate. Remember, all of you know how to use this tool now, right? I should do it slowly so Jack can show you exactly the right way to do it. For those of you that are new to the channel, you don't want to be a ding-dong, then put the lemon on top of the tool. You put the tool on top of the lemon and you play like a violin, right? And voila. Believe me, you get a lot more flavor out of the little more lemon juice in here, friends. So now, we have now a beautiful reduction. So we're gonna let this, friends, reduce just a little bit longer. And then we're going to turn the heat off. Because at the last minute, turn the heat off. The last minute, we're going to add the butter. You want to wait until the heat is off to put the butter. Otherwise, remember, butter is an emulsion. If you put the butter in a boiling sauce, it's going to separate. And instead of monter the sauce, instead of binding the sauce and make it a nice and creamy sauce, it's going to make it an oily sauce. All right? We're going to wait 2 more minutes for the fish to be cooked, and then we'll come back, we'll make a nice plate. Okay? So I'll be back in a minute. Okay. I just tested. I got to put just a little bit more lemon juice. I didn't put enough, just a little bit. You got to be careful because, I mean, I don't mind putting lemon juice. But remember, more lemon juice you put in, more butter you got to put in. That's okay with me. Fish, just take the fish out. You know, every beautiful white fish like this, friends, you don't want to, remember, keep this right there. You don't want to cook it over 125 degrees, 120, 125. That's really that simple, okay? It's not a complicated thing here. All right? So now we're going to finish the sauce, friends. And the sauce, all we got to do now is finish it up with butter. So don't be afraid now. Butter is a friend. Butter is a friend. But, hey, you know, it makes everything so much better, doesn't it? I mean, really, you got to be honest with you. You put butter on anything. I don't care what it is. It makes it taste good. So if you're in a restaurant business and you make a beurre blanc, you cheat and you put a little bit of heavy whipping cream in it. and the heavy whipping cream makes it more stable. But when you're at home, you don't need it. I mean, if you want to make the sauce in advance, you do that. You put a bit of heavy whipping cream and you finish it up with a little butter at the end. It's really up to you, my friends. All right? So now this sauce would be better off if we kept it in the bottom of the plate and we put the salsa slightly on top of the fish. Let me test it to make sure it's good. And now I want it, you remember, it's a lemon. I want it to be it's delicious. You know, the limoncello offset the acidity of the limoncello, just because it's a little sweet, so it offset the acidity of the lemon, so I didn't need as much butter. Okay, so it's important to put it in. All right? All right, so now, let me put it on the plate. I'm just going to put it on the plate. And then I'm going to put of course, if I had a plate with a ring in it, like I do have them, they would look better, but I forgot to grab them. So I'm just going to put it in this plate right here, right in the center. I'm going to try to be nice as possible. Put it in, don't make too much of a mess. Let me take the butter out of there. Okay, we're going to put it in there. Then we're going to take our fish. We're going to take one piece of our fish, which is beautiful. Right there. You see? So now, let me take this one out because I don't want it to continue cooking over there, friends. And we're going to take our salsa. Now, we can put it on the fish, but if we put it on the fish, it's not going to look as pretty. So we can put it a little bit around it. Be kind of nice to put it away around it like this. Try to be a little delicate. You see? You can just do this, just like this. All right, friends? Or you can put it right on top. It's really up to you, okay? And here we have a little plate that is no big deal. And it's a little elegant. And if we had a beautiful leaf of parsley, and we could put it in there, if we had one. That's always the issue, friends. I got my herbs. You know, I did a short here. I keep my herbs, friends. Okay, so you'll try to find the short how I keep my herbs. And then, voila. So sometimes it's delicate, sometimes it's just like, mamma mia, it's not looking the way I want it. Oh yeah, friends, I hope you got it. I think it's elegant without being too much. Okay, it's nice. Then if we can make a little elegant food without going crazy. Little lemon sauce, simple, little salsa. So if your lemon sauce is a little lemony, the little fruit is going to help you with it. So it's a very easy plate. I hope you like it as much as I know I'm going to like it. I'm going to cut it. I want the camera to see it. So this camera is good, Jack? This angle is good for you? Okay, beautiful, 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 beautiful. You see, it's beautiful. It's flaky, which is exactly what we're looking for. We're looking for a flaky fish. Well, chocolate. Oh, wow. The fish melts in your mouth. It just melts, completely melts, friends. I mean, like, the lemon is present, but it's not acid because it's offset with the sweetness of the limoncello and the butter. Very simple, friends. I hope you like it. Remember, thumbs up if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. Thanks for watching, friends.